wait and join. TikTok's already going. We got people on here. Welcome to our Yarbo Halloween Live special today. I was going to be more animated than that. I got to get pumped up, man. We got to do this. We're doing yard care today. We're out here doing robotic lawn care. I got to be excited. I got to be pumped up. So I'll wait for all the live streamers to join here on YouTube, Facebook, yarbo.com, and TikTok. You guys can hear me. Let me know. I got 2 mics on today. This is not chest hair. Looks like chest hair though. A couple years that'll be my chest hair. A little fuzzy coming out. Any eyeballs in? Any eyeballs in? All right, here we go. What are we calling this one today? We calling it Yarbo-ween or a Halloween special. Yarbo-ween sounds fun. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Yarbo though. Before we get started, Yarbo is the world's first and only 100% fully autonomous modular yard tool. So that's what we're gonna do today in the live. We're gonna have some fun with it, man. Man, invite to co-host, invite to co-host. Hey, there we go. We got some eyeballs here. What's up, guys? You guys know me. I'm Ryan. It's Halloween. You guys going trick-or-treating? What's your costumes today? Let me know what you guys are wearing. Let me know what kind of candy you're giving out. I'm a Butterfingers guy. What's your favorite kind of candy? Like I said, I like the Butterfingers. Those are the ones I like steal out of the kids' bags every year. Not kids that I don't know, that would be mean, but my kids' bags. I steal their Butterfingers. And yeah, I got a special co-host today too. I'm gonna introduce in just a second. We are right smack in the middle of our Yarbo gift or ween. Gift or treat, gift or ween, gift or treat. Don't take the ween, don't take the ween, man. So we're right in the middle of our Yarbo gift or treat. Yarbo, you can use the code either gift, which is a 3-year extended warranty with a 1-year accidental coverage warranty, or treat. Now treat is 8% off the 8% off your purchases with the code treat. So that can be anywhere. If you're ordering a snowblower, that could be $400 off. If you're ordering some of the modules, that is that could be up to $700, like $699 off. So really great deals going on. I got a lot of stuff going on, so I was trying to get some clarification because there's another code you can enter too for another $200 off. Kathy sent me that. I'm just trying to get a little clarification on that code. But that's live 200, so that's another $200 off with the 8%. Also, if you go to Amazon, everything's 8% off at Amazon. So if you're more comfortable purchasing stuff through Amazon, by all means do it. I forgot what I had in my pocket. You guys have seen these now? I showed you the other day. These are actually our new RTK antennas that will be going on the units. You can order these too. They're a little bit, people have been asking for flexible RTK antennas. You can see the bend on these. Look for the high mount RTK antennas on the accessory page, and you guys can play around with these. I saw some people make some. They did some with springs and things like that, but obviously you want to have the Yarbo stuff right here. So I'm going to keep this. I can show you guys during the live stream as well. I'm on location today. Where I was at the office this morning, and I was like, you know what? Let's go out. Let's go on vacation. I got to do some yard cleanup. I got leaves. Might send the mower out too. I'm not sure. I do have the tow hitch on, so we could do some towing. We could do some, fun stuff like that. I want to quickly. I got a co-host today. Now I don't like working with other people. I mean I do. It's fun. I don't mind working with other people. I don't like working with other people that are better than me though. So that is always going to be a problem. So let me introduce you guys to my co-host real quick. Here's my co-host for the day, folks, right here. I don't think I'm going to send it out with this. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have decorated any of your Yarbos for the Halloween season. This is my new co-host for the day here. At Yarbo, we try to be as transparent as possible. So obviously, this is why we have the new host today. Just transparency is key with your purchases and with the equipment. So yeah, transparency is key today. With the Yarbo. I don't know if you've seen it. If you go to yarbo.com, you can, or the Facebook page, and obviously you can see it on TikTok and all those We did a cute little video. This is the ghost I had to build up for this. I think I could I was like, I didn't know if I could do like a little Marilyn Monroe thing. I think I might have to turn the blower to like, I don't know if I can get it going. I kind of taped it down. I was hoping to get like a little bit of a Marilyn Monroe, little flowy vibe going on. If you guys want to name the ghost, go ahead. I'll take all the suggestions if you want to name this ghost. Just let me know. Let me know what a good name. I don't know. What would go good with Yarbo and a ghost? So, I mean, you could do Yar Ghost. I don't know. That's something to do. But yeah, no, the kids dig this. Like Halloween, you could decorate your Yarbo. We did it. My son and I did it the other day. But I did put some stickers on there, like those, they're kind of the felt type ones. Oh my gosh, they didn't want to come off at all. So, but yeah, we're getting ready. We're in fall. We're right in the middle of fall right now. So now is the time to do some leaf cleanup. I have the Yarbo out ready to go for the leaf cleanup. Will say, I saw the Dead Reckoning is kicking in here, but says my medium, my GPS is at a medium right now. Did you guys also, if you got all the Yarbo owners right now, make sure, check your app. The firmware version right now is v3.11.0. I know everybody's getting their app updates right now, so check that out. You know, some really cool features in the actual app update with the v3.11. I know everyone's excited when they get, you know, new firmware, but there's just some upgrades to like the obstacle avoidance. There's some upgrades on the snow blower as far as car detection. There's some upgrades on the obstacle avoidance for the backup cameras as well. So it's always just upgrade. You know, we're trying to make everything better. We have our users out there who always tell us, hey, this is what you can do better. So we try to strive to do that. Obviously with the upgrades, I do have a bunch of notes in my pocket with the upgrades. I'll go through there when I flip the camera over. I just don't want to sit here reading. Since we're doing the Yarbo Halloween, I love this intro. I'm gonna read it because I think Kathy wrote this, and I think it's very awesome that somebody wrote this intro. And it says, what can Yarbo do this Halloween? Can it blow spooky leaves before the ghosts arrive? Can it patrol your yard at night so no candy monsters sneak in? Or maybe it's just out there getting treats with the kids. The smartest robot on the block. Don't miss our Halloween special offers happening now. Snag your deal before it vanishes into the night. I don't know who wrote that copy, but you know what? They did a good job. So I wanted to read it on here for you guys. I do have to get this ghost off before we start blowing leaves. I don't know. I don't think I should ride around with that ghost on there. But I know later on, though, I do have the cart. So for trick-or-treating, I think I'll be able to put my kids in the cart and actually take them around to a few houses. Maybe we'll get some pictures of that and have some fun with that. But so yeah, right now at the Yarbo the live discount right now, we do have the 3-year extended warranty if you choose the gift 3-year extended warranty with a 1-year accidental damage protection, or you can choose Treat, which is 8% off instant discount at checkout. There was that other live 200 too. I don't know how you can compound them. I'm waiting for clarification. It's coming in, but that's another $200 off too with the code live 200. So you can check that code out as well. I know all our modules are $100 off, and if you go to Amazon, like the bundles and the core, everything's 8% off, reflective on Amazon as well. So if you've been looking to get that snowblower up and going, because I'm telling you, order it now because you want to get your driveway mapped out before it's cold, because I had to map my driveway and all that stuff out in February, and nobody wants to be out there in a polar vortex mapping out your driveways. If you get it now, you can get all the zones set up. You can, you know, just get ahead for wintertime, and it's 8% off right now. So that is a great deal. I don't think we're going to have any deals. Once this one runs out, I think we're going to be good till about Black Friday. So by then we're going to have snow, we're going to have all that stuff. And I can't promise you that Black Friday deal or any deal we do then is going to be any better than what we're offering right now, 8% off, plus the code live 200 for another $200 off. So that's going to be the code right there. And like I said, all the modules right now are $100 off too. So if you were looking to get in on that Lawnmower Pro, you know, the leaf blower, this is a perfect season. I got the leaf blower module on right now. It's a perfect season for the leaf blower. You're going to want to get on that. And we got a few more cuts with the lawnmower. I think I'm going to be out here and looking pretty shaggy. I might put the lawnmower on. We might get it going. And let me remove this ghost. But I did it for you. Why don't you guys look at it and cherish it for a couple more minutes? It's just a tomato cage. pumpkin head, and 2 eyes that I cut out. And the sheet was like a twin sheet. I should have got a queen size, but I thought it would have been too big for that right now. Let me check in, see if anybody's watching on YouTube. I want to say hi if you guys are all watching. I'm out here having fun today. That was Kathy. She said have fun today. So, oh yeah, the beta camera. That somebody said that. Pause on YouTube said beta camera. That's a new feature too on the new v3.11.0. Everybody's asked for that. They want to be able to see their cameras. I don't know if you're familiar with Yarbo, but it has 360-degree vision. So it has binocular cameras on the front, monocular cameras on the side, and binocular cameras on the back, giving it that 300-degree vision. We just really upgraded the software on those, so now you're able to look at the cameras during your work plan. Everybody wanted to do that. I mean, you could set record with your phone then too if you really want to record your Yarbo going out. But that works good too if you're out on like a patrol mode, looking for ghosts. Maybe zombies are coming tonight and you're looking for ghosts. That's a great option now to be able to look through your cameras while you're doing a work plan. So just one of the other features. And like I said, we did upgrade some of the obstacle avoidance with the cameras, even the rear cameras. So check out those new those new features in the apps, and we'll get it going. Let me rip this ghost off real quick. You guys are lucky. You almost got the bats on there. You almost got, like, we almost did the bats over there. So seems early. Are you guys ready to start are we gonna go do some trick-or-treating later, or are you gonna take the kids out in the Yarbo? I don't know if I should give away this. I might as well keep this as a little decoration, right? Let me see if I can get this off here, though. I got it duct taped on here pretty good. Kind of want to keep the ghost, though, just for fun. All right. Woo! I'll keep the ghost out here. Might as well have a little Halloween fun, right? It's my co-host for the day. I might as well keep it up. Little short now, though. Ugh. All right, there's my little co-host, ghost right there. Kind of in the shot, not really. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna have to move it anyways. I got the Yarbo leaf blower. I wanted to show you guys the leaf blower quick before we move into some other directions here. I do have an aerator out, and I have I do have a pull cart out as well. Let me center this. This is ridiculous. I do have the pull cart out as well. I did want to send the leaf blower out though because we have. Oh yeah, the audio. That's another one too. The audio. Thanks, Pause. The audio. Being able to talk through the Yarbo now. That's a new option too. So really, I mean, it's not only is it a mower. You know, a mower, a leaf blower, a snow blower, has the tow capabilities on it, but now you can put on your Smart Assist module on the front, your SAM module, send it out patrolling. If you see someone in your yard, you can talk to it now, get out of the yard. That's a really cool option for security, especially if you're on vacation. You know, your Yarbo, mine sits right there, over there in the backyard, and if I'm not here, the ability to be able to alert and to use those features now is really cool. So I got birds flying all over there. It's like spring over here. They feel like it's spring over here. But don't forget, we have our Yarbo. Oh, some more comments. Oh, in Michigan, man. I'm from Michigan, so that's awesome. I'm from the back brace mount going to be released. Can you? I don't know. I thought you could get it on the website. I know they were kind of waiting for it with the trimmer, obviously, with the attachments and stuff like that. I've heard somebody said the trimmer is supposed to be shipping this month at some time, this month. So, God, these birds are all over the place. Shipping this month, so that's kind of what the back brace mount. I don't have the back brace mount on this one. You guys have seen the one I have at the office, though, with the back brace mount on it. It just makes towing that much better. Really does improve the whole towing process. I got to straighten. Either I'm crooked or my pavement's crooked, or I'm pretty sure it's my head that's crooked. So I'm trying to straighten these out. So yeah, we're live on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Leave a comment. Let me know what's your favorite candy. What are you dressing up as? You guys, did everyone do the parties last weekend? Because I didn't get invited to any parties. this weekend. I did get invited over to a bonfire, so maybe I should bring the Yarbo over there and use the Bluetooth speaker, play some music through it. Yeah, so let me get this bad boy out real quick. I'm working all the phones here, folks. I'm gonna flip these cameras and flip these cameras real quick. We're gonna get the Yarbo out. It's enough of me on camera right now. Sorry, you guys are getting a house now. Alrighty, let's flip this over. I gotta stand back. You know the security or the features on the Yarbo itself. You have to be 16.5 feet away when the blower is working autonomously. I actually like doing the blower though manually, especially for a yard this size. I can kind of maneuver it a little bit better manually, but obviously the Yarbo shines when it's working autonomously. Let me go in. I want to see these. I want to see the is this the right unit here? Try to do a little leaf cleanup quick. Medium GPS signal. That's all I got medium GPS today. One of these units they were going to switch over to N-Trip for me, but I didn't want you guys to see that. I'll back up just a little bit. I'm going to do this manually for a minute, and then I want to get these ones that are like stuck right here. So there's a tow hitch on the back. I do have a piece of duct tape on there. I'm gonna actually take the tow hitch off quick. Take this tow hitch off real quick. Yeah, this is like, I got a bat, my phone. I got a lot of bat stickers on here. These ones, like, they don't want to come off. It's almost like they got like a little glue on them. But my son and I were decorating it. He was having fun with it the other day. Oh, I'm too close. I got to back up. So it gives you a warning when you're too close to the Yarbo itself. (16.5 feet). The trimmer has the same thing, and the snowblower has the same thing too. Obviously, those are for safety reasons. You don't want to be that close to the. You don't want to be that close to the. Like if it's chucking things up in the air. Boom. My GPS is. Wonder what. I got to try to get a better signal here. Try to get a better signal over here. It says I'm on the dead reckoning kicking in, but I'm waiting on the GPS signal to kick in here. How's you guys' GPS? Everything been like, I feel like there's been some like global stuff that's gone on a little bit with the, here we go. There we go. Let me see what the data center is giving me. That's what I love about Yarbo too. When you go in your diagnosis, you can see exactly like, okay, this is, all right, we got 24 satellites, 23 to the RTK. Data centers could be better. Like it's only 2, and that's with the positioning of my data centers in a bad spot. But let me just, I wish I had the remote control out here. I like to do the medium speed on the blower. I did a video yesterday, like a time lapse with the leaves. I usually do like a spiral pattern out here. They told me to have fun with this today, so I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna hook up the mower in a little bit. I wanna get these leaves though in a pile here. I thought I had a smaller leaf. I just sent it out. I don't know why it starts right there. So this is the high speed on the blower. It will eat up the battery quick though. You have to really like pay attention to it. That's why usually the medium pace is pretty good for me. This is always like a sloppy place for GPS for me by this tree, because I'm surrounded by homes and stuff too here. But that's the key though, is to like schedule the open areas where like open and then go out of the tree cover type of thing. Probably don't need the high speed on the blower right here, but you can go into your area settings and just change it up. I can't wait for all these leaves to be gone though, and then just so I can get like a better GPS here. A lot of birds out today, that's nice. So right now the dead reckoning has kicked in. It'll go up to about 330 feet. That's what I have the parameters, I believe, set at on mine. I'm hoping it clicks in and gets a nice little GPS signal. Once it does that, then it'll just automatically start back over. There we go. So it kicked back in. It's got a GPS signal there, and now it'll kick back over to the dead reckoning will kick in. Does the leaf blower have to be done manually, or can you program your yard like you would do for mowing? I'm not controlling it right now. As a matter of fact, it's working a map. So I was controlling it a little, and then I just flipped it over. I'll go back and forth on this from autonomous to handheld control just for fun, just for demo purposes. But when you see the orange light blinking on top, that means it's working autonomously. This is just an area I've mapped out. I'm doing a spiral pattern. I really don't need the leaves up. Really don't need the blower on high. I think medium pace on the blower is totally fine. But yeah, you see right now it's working a mapped out area. So it's a spiral pattern. It'll get closer and closer in the middle when I'm done. And it will like slow down the blowing as it gets towards the middle. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the comment. Appreciate it. Yeah, right now we're doing our Yarbo gift or wean, folks. If you haven't checked it out, go to yarbo.com. You can either enter the code GIFT for a 3-year warranty with a 1-year accidental warranty, or the code TREAT for a 8% off the site. We are 8% off on Amazon right now. And then Kathy sent me another code earlier. It's LIVE200 for another $200 off. And that's during the live. So that's another $200 off during this live stream. So that's LIVE200 on top of the treat code if you want. So you can get 8% off plus 200 during the live stream, guys. So it's only during the stream too, and I'm only gonna be running the stream till about noon. All right, gotta get back to YouTube. I'll check it out. So yeah, LIVE200 on top of the treat code. So that's an extra $200 off. Really thinking about buying the blower soon. Man, right now is a good time with all the codes. And we do have a code during the live too, LIVE200. So $200 off as well. And then the site, I think all the modules are $100 off. And then the code TREAT is 8% off. So I'll get somebody on the live 200 real quick. Keep it it's during this whole stream, so I'm gonna get them on it real quick. I gotta go to like all right, I got people on it real quick. Odd question. If my yard butts up to trees and I usually blow the leaves into that without putting in a pile, will I be able to program that? Absolutely. We have a new parallel feature. So what you do is on the map, you just choose what, like if I was mapping out this yard right here and I wanted the leaves, say the trees were right here you're talking about, I set that as my area where I want the leaves to go. And then our new parallel feature, so what Yarbo will do is blow the leaves in this way and then start working parallel back and forth this way and blow the leaves towards there. That's a new function. The parallel function is really cool. Matter of fact, I mean, it's kind of funny when I was shooting yesterday and like doing some video content and like I ran all the leaves to the middle on this one, but I could have sent them that way towards the tree. This is what it looked like when I was done doing this big old area with these trees. So yeah, you can send them off there. You can send them off. My PPVS just ran out here. You can send them out anywhere, you know, when it comes to whatever angle you want to send them off, you can do that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Same with the snowblower though. You'll tell it which way you want it to go. I'm gonna change the settings on this one real quick. You'll tell it which way you want it to go, and then yeah, you can shoot it like different areas too. Like you can piece it together on like, especially with the snowblower, it's really cool. So maybe half of your driveway you want to throw snow this way, half of the driveway you want to throw it the other way. So it just works out pretty cool. It's kind of a fun little. I'm gonna take over this manually because I don't want to go on high end right here. I actually prefer this way more than my handheld blower, just because of the fact, like, it's like, A, it's way more powerful, I get way more battery, but the directional, it's like that swinging your arm around type of thing, like after like an hour, it's like, come on. I don't even get an hour with my blower anyways. If it's on high, I might get 15 minutes. If this one's on high, you're gonna get at least like about you can get about 70 minutes with the battery on high. Medium, I've had it out here quite a while. Same with the snowblower too. The snowblower has 4 different settings on the auger. So yeah, like this, something like this, I would just do, this is absolutely what I would do here. Just blow everything right here into this little pile. Then just get the rake. My village comes, picks them up. All I have to do is bring them to the street. So just like that, you know, the leaves are all in a pile. Like I said, if I wanted to run it parallel that way, I do have another setting real quick on here. I think I have a small leaf setting. I hope I don't have this one on high. Sorry, checking the settings. So yeah, that is the leaf blower. I mean, I'm gonna put a different module on in just a minute, but I'm gonna shut it down and then I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to, we'll switch it over. I might try to run over some of these leaves. I do not have the Pro here, which is a better mulching mower. I just have the M1, but it's okay. So this is your leaf blower right here. 760 CFMs, up to 190 mile per hour winds. That thing's really just a fantastic machine. The blower is my favorite part. I think it's the most interactive. It actually comes with a hose too. So you can do a follow me, like you can do a follow me option with the hose on it as well. I can show you guys the follow me real quick. I want to turn it around though, so the follow me option on the Yarbo itself. So you could, the nozzle comes off there and a hose comes, you can actually walk with it. Let me see if I gotta get, first I gotta, trying to get the clicked in here. I didn't do the beta, the vision, the smart vision thing yet with the beta. Have you guys been playing around with that yet? The new update. So we just launched a new firmware update. It's a v3.11.0. It's got a bunch of like vision upgrades, like the snowblower, the rear camera. Not getting anything yet. I think I need to update my app too though, so let me do something real quick. Shut down real quick. All right, so I did the leaves. I kind of want to mulch them up, but I don't know. I don't have the Pro today. That's at the, but I've seen some videos of the Pro actually doing the mulching itself. So it's kind of cool. Take this off. This just shows you how the blower comes off, just like this. This is by far our lightest module, I will say. And then I have the M1 here. So this is our mower module. This is our standard mower module. Now we have 2 mowers you guys are aware of. We have our Lawnmower Pro and our, this one, the M1. I'm like, why couldn't I not think of that, which one we had here? But it's just as simple as this. I like to shut down the Yarbo when I change modules, just because it's kind of like rebooting a computer. You shut it down, then you come behind, just turn it back on. It takes about 90 seconds to get going back up. How do you get the free snowplow blade? Kathy said I couldn't do that today. We didn't do that during the live stream today. I know you want everybody wants the free snowplow blade. I think they're offering, instead of the snowplow blade though, like an extra $200 off with the code LIVE200. I'm waiting for them to get that up and going though during the live stream. Can't seem to get a hold of anybody. Oh, some comments over here after testing. What's up? Is it possible to not accept the update and do much later after treating? It's an automatic update, I think. Like it'll come to your, like it just automatically gets sent. So the update. But yeah, if you order during this live stream, I believe instead of, like, they just gave the code like for $200 off, and that more than covers the cost of the plow blade. I think they were worried they were going to run out of plow blades. People were ordering too. They were only limited to 5 too. I think they were worried about it. Did you guys see these new? I'm going to put these on here soon. These are the high mount RTK antennas. I'm actually going to put these on. These are the flexible ones though. These are the new ones, guys. Look at they bend. Even when it's mounted, it'll bend even more because it has almost like a rubber type of base to it. So I know we talked a lot about this, and I know a lot of users have broken their RTK antennas. And so, you know, these flexible RTK antennas right here are available. They're the high mount though. So look at that. Like if, oh, ready to work. You hear that? The mower's up and going. But yeah, so it used to be before, these are plastic. And if you got under any tree cover or any low branches or anything like that, they could snap, you know, potentially snap. This is the new, they're available on the accessory page at yarbo.com right now. Just look for the high mount RTK antennas. You'll see this piece right here, like this. You'll be able to tell that it's the rubber base one, because previously the base was a separate entity. So check that out on the accessory page. Module switched. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to monitor questions. Oh, might have to order those. Yeah, the new RTK antennas, man, are really cool. The flexible ones just gives you a little bit better. It's funny though, today I'm really struggling with like GPS here, but as you can see, this is not an ideal GPS. I got tree cover, I got apartment, I got houses all next to me. So the fact, and my data center is not mounted correctly at my house right now because I didn't want to get up on the roof and do it to begin. So we'll get it going though. Let me get the mower out here. I'm not quite sure where it's going to start. Trying to get it to a good signal here. That way I can just get it going. The PPVS will kick in. That really helps with the new PPVS. What it does is it's gives it 330 feet to function without a GPS signal. I'm trying to get that live 200 code up and going still too. So if anybody's waiting on that, I'm on the hook with New York. So I'm trying to get them on here. It always starts. So I have the adaptive pattern right now on the Yarbo. What's cool about like what it does is it does a parallel pattern here back and forth, but then behind the garage it automatically knows to do a parallel pattern back there. So I'm gonna lose it behind the garage real quick. As long as my TikTok still gets Wi-Fi, I'll bring it back out here. My grass is pretty healthy this year though. I mean, look at the garden still going too. We had a little bit of a frost. I covered some stuff up, but nothing crazy. So I probably got about a 3-inch cut, 20-inch width. Obviously, the Yarbo decks are 20-inch widths. I think I'm cutting about 3.1 inches, 3.2 inches. Like I said, doing a parallel, like an adaptive type of parallel cut, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then this back and forth. So that's a newer feature that came out this summer. Just gives you a little bit different of a cut. Obviously, you can see why it's a nightmare for me to get GPS here with all these. And then my data center's over there on the fence, so it's not in a good place, but it'll come back out. Let me see where we're. I don't want to lose the TikTok Wi-Fi, but I can already tell. It'll pop back out in just a second. Oh, let me check out TikTok real quick, or not TikTok, but yeah, I'm trying to keep up with all the comments and all the stuff on here, man. Appreciate you guys joining in. I'm running a Yarbo, 2 phones, kind of hungry. You know how it goes. Butterfinger for sure. I know, right? Butterfingers are the. I'm not like a huge sweets person. My wife likes like Starburst and all that kind of stuff like that. I don't really mess around with sweets. I'm more of a salty snack guy. That's my crutch. But I do like a good candy bar here and there. So yeah, just like that, we switched from the leaf blower, lawnmower. I don't know how many cuts I'm gonna have. It's kind of maintenance cuts at this point, you know. But that's what's great about the M1. It's great for those maintenance cuts. I really wish I had the Pro here at home, but I don't. I only have one, and it's a prototype, and it's at the office, man. And I'm so jealous of the people out there using the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. It really is the best. It really is like the best mower on the market right now, just because of the fact that it's just such a commercial grade. It's got the dual blades, the 300-watt motor, 300-watt motors. Just it's a beast. I know a lot of people have been looking at them too on a commercial side of things too. We had some people from some solar farms looking at stuff, and just everybody's been looking. But this M1's great too. I mean, it's great. My grass isn't really too bad. They did plant some, before I moved in here, somebody planted some of that really thick, what do they call that? Starts with an F, whatever, that kind of grass. I really don't like it, but so I've been trying to like mitigate it a little bit, and then also like mix in, you know, just mix in some bluegrass and some different kinds of grasses and stuff like that. We really, yeah, once again on the Yarbo site, if you do purchase and you can't get that gift 200, I'll make sure that your order is adjusted during the live stream. I'll make sure your order gets adjusted for that $200 for that live 200. So we'll make sure that happens. I'm still waiting on New York. I think they're in a meeting right now. I'm like trying to get a hold of our New York office, and I'm like, no luck, no luck. So the fact that everyone in the office is not there tells me there's some meeting going on there that's probably pretty important. So you can see it goes right up to the fences. These are all boundaries I have in. I'm have it doing the interior first, but you could choose to do the boundaries last. It's left my garden alone. I got to break down this garden box, I think maybe this weekend, but I have some onions that are still going strong in the back, so I don't want to get those out. A couple tomato plants that are still producing, and then, you know, everything. I did plant some garlic over here, so everything's kind of ripped out, and we're just, you know, kind of getting prepared for winter. I'm gonna move, I have the docking station. So this is your Yarbo docking station. I have the docking station over here. In the winter time, I'll move it over closer to the driveway. That way I can just send it out from there. We recommend just leaving it out. I mean, you can leave it out, you can do whatever. Once again, at Yarbo, our Amazon right now, everything is 8% off. If you use the code TREAT at yarbo.com, it's 8% off. Plus, we'll give you another $200 off with the code live200. And if that code's not working right now, I promise you, I will, you guys, all you have to do is email Kathy at yarbo.com, Kathy at yarbo.com. Tell her you placed an order during the live stream and that you'd like, you know, if I believe that's off the core or off, you have to order like a core. I don't know if the $200, I don't know if the $200 is off exactly what it's off. I mean, if your order's $200, I don't think you're getting $200 off. But yeah, 8% off. Or you can either choose gift too, which is a 3-year extended warranty, which gives you peace of mind, plus a 1-year accidental coverage warranty. All our Yarbos do come with a 2-year warranty though. 30-day money back guarantee, 45-day replacements, 15-day drop it back off at Ryan's house. Just don't do that, for real. Don't drop it off at my house. These things are heavy. Beautiful day though. I mean, you know, it's Halloween. Everybody's getting ready for trick or treat. Get some candy. What are you guys dressing up as this year? I'm like super lame. I gotta get it. One of these days I gotta get into the Halloween thing. It's just never been I love it. I love the, you know, like decorating outside and doing that. Dressing up has never been my jam. I think I'm holding childhood trauma from the homemade costumes that my parents made us when we were kids. Grabbing your dad's clothes, dressing like a hobo. I did have a creepy clown costume that I was like, I saw the picture of it yesterday and I was like, A, it was 10 times too big for me. I don't know why I was wearing that clown costume. And B, I looked like Pennywise the clown or something like that. I'm like, why would you dress a 7-year-old in that creepiest clown costume you could find? But it was one of those, back when I was a kid, like you would just like, all costumes were either hand-me-downs or, you know. Yep, so if you do order during the live stream, just take a screenshot of it. You get the 8% with the code TREAT, but take a screenshot of it if you're ordering like a core, or take a screenshot and send it to, we'll have you send it to Kathy at yarbo.com, and then we'll get you adjusted that other $200 for the live stream if the code's not working. I'm trying to get New York on the line, but I just can't do it. I think they're all in a meeting. Now I know why they canceled the call with me this morning. So yeah, this is like our adaptive cut here. So what it does, it kind of finds the smartest way to cut your grass. And obviously this grass is an L shape, so you get a nice parallel pattern here. It's like the smartest way to cut, just because it just gives it that, like it's almost like an algorithm in its head. So I love it, because that's how I normally, if I manually cut this, I go parallel back and forth this way and then this way. I like the stripes. So this is good now. Before it would do parallel, which is fine, but it was more like a and it's just a lot of turns and a lot of different navigation. This way it kind of finds the best way to navigate. It's nice to be out here today. Got some viewers and questions and comments on TikTok too, man. Love you guys. Facebook, what's up? Anybody get their snow treads on yet? I'm waiting. I did build a machine at the office the other day. So it's full plow mode now. I have the plow, I have the blower, and the snow tracks. It'll be a minute before I get the one here. I'll get it up and going, but it takes about 20 minutes to change the tracks on the Yarbo. And the modules are obviously easy on, easy off. The snowblower one is a little bit more robust to put on, and it also has an Allen key screw on it as well, just because it has a plastic, like a cover. The mower and the leaf blower use a rubber to cover kind of the interior of the robot. Obviously when you're tossing snow and doing stuff like that, the plastic cover works better in the wintertime. Yeah, 8% off on Amazon right now, 8% off at yarbo.com with the code TREAT. If you were looking to get a snowblower, that's $400 off the snowblower and the core right now. Some of the other modules up to $700 off for some of the bundles. So with that 8% coupon, you're gonna really get a score on that. I don't think we're gonna have another sale, anything going on until Black Friday, and by then half the country's gonna have snow by then. So I wouldn't wait until Black Friday, and I don't even know if it's gonna be a better deal, to tell you the truth. But yeah, like I said, if you do place an order, let us know, take a screenshot, and then I'll have you guys email it at Kathy@yarbo.com, and we'll get you adjusted that $200, extra $200 off for the live. And don't forget about the new RTK antennas either, the bendable ones that are on the website too, on the accessory page. Look for the high mount though, they're high mount ones. There's still some of the low mount. Look for the high mount RTK antennas. I think everything's gonna be switched over to like a high mount RTK antenna, getting away from these low mount RTK. I'm actually, when I'm done, I'm gonna put the high mounts on this unit anyways. I just think it's just gonna, I don't have any trees, I don't have any stuff like that really, so I just think it's gonna improve the GPS in total. But I did do a media event the other day with Ken, one of our co-founder Ken, and we did talk about, what were we talking about? Leaf blower and the snow blower, but then also some of the new tech and everything like that. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, check out the new update, the V3 .11.0. I'm even getting out my notes for this one. Moving a little slow, I think it sees something. So yeah, it's smart vision enabled during a work plan, car detection for the snowblower, just a couple things. I haven't tried the smart vision thing when I'm worried I'm worried I'll mess something up. I never like messing with the Yarbo when it's doing a work plan, you know? It's so funny though, like when I first started this about an hour ago, the GPS was so bad, and then now it's like, I think it's just the time of day. I saw a guy map out where he created a site where you can tell when's the best time of day for your GPS. Yarbo will be popping out in just a second. I think I need to update my app. Usually with the firmware updates means your app needs to be updated too. It's going to be popping out here shortly. I like how it gives you this is what I mean by the adaptive cut right here, and then we're going to go parallel this way. You guys can see that on TikTok too. We're going to go parallel this way. I did see the PPVS kick in. Some places are better than others depending on what time, but like I said, I do have the settings up to the 330 feet. Once it pops out here, I can get back over to where I was kind of set up at. We can watch it go in parallel. So you can set your PPVS distance. I have everything max 330 feet. That's under the Yarbo Lab setting. I want to see how my cameras are doing here quick. Yeah, I think my thing's not fully updated. It's funny. I was trying to do the follow me, but I don't think the camera's fully, like the software is fully, maybe it's not fully in yet. This is what it sees. When it slows down, that's usually when it's the obstacle avoidance detection is in. I've been meaning to change mine to gentle contact. It just works a little bit better, especially with these shadows and HD. And then look at my yard's pretty divoted. So it's like, it can tell like, okay, it thinks there's something there. But that's some of the upgrades with the obstacle avoidance too. Like the technology has gotten so much better that it sees a lot of things now. Said trick or treat starts at like 3 o'clock now. I was like, our people aren't even out of work yet. 3 o'clock. I was like, yeah, I just checked my boss. They said 5. My dad used to keep us out till like way late, man. He always had to have a pillowcase. You'd be dragging as a kid. You'd be like, I can't do this. But when I was a kid, like Halloween, that was the candy. That's all you got for like, and that had to last you for like months. Almost done with this little back area. See how it changed now? It's going parallel this way. So now it'll start working around that way. I don't know how many more cuts we have this year, honestly. I want to see if it'll mulch up some of the leaves. This is the M1 though. It's not really a mulching mower. I mean, it's a micro mulching mower for grass, but it doesn't really have the uplift capabilities to pull a lot of leaves up. That's why we increased the motor on the Pro, and then also switch from the 2-disc 5 blades on each disc to the dual discs. Just gives it a little bit more of an uplift. Oh. Thanks for all the TikTok comments and follows. I'm trying to keep up with you guys, man. Trust me, I'm trying. TikTok slowed me down too. They don't like it when you, they say you direct people to purchase things from another site. Because they want you to shop the TikTok shop. I think we used to have some stuff up in the TikTok shop, but not a lot of people are buying high-end lawnmowers in a TikTok shop. So yeah, once again, that coupon code is GIFT. You can either use GIFT, which will give you the 3-year extended warranty plus 1-year accidental, or the code TREAT, which will give you 8% off your purchase at yarbo.com. And also, I believe this is for the cores, like a snowblower, leaf blower with core, or the code LIVE200 will give you another $200 off. I was trying to get a hold of New York to see if I can get that up and going, but I'm waiting them to get back to me. Yeah, have you guys had your first frost yet? We had one, like 2. I covered up the pepper plants, but the tomato plants seem fine. I got to grab a couple of those tomatoes off of there. Not much left. I really wanted to get that garden ripped up this weekend, but I am golfing in a golf outing tomorrow. I've golfed once in the last 23 years, so it should be interesting. So we should be now maneuvering our way. I don't know if it's past this yet. It might be. We're supposed to be at Consumer Electronics Show this year, guys. We were there last year too, but we're gonna have some prototypes. We're at the Equip Expo in Kentucky last week. They had some prototypes there. I'm gonna set up in the middle here. Come back. It'll come back by us in a second. I gotta get rid of this little cabin. Came with the house. I looked at the last 2 people who bought it, and this was in the sales ads for the last 2. My kids are too big for it now. It's always a sad day, isn't it? But then my oldest is a junior or a sophomore in college, so. Oh wait, no, he's a junior in college. Man, I'm a bad dad there. He's a junior. See how it mines the garden beds? Now I have a boundary set up. It's gonna come all the way here now. It'll do the boundaries last. All right, it's coming all the way back, so we can move back now. These are the leaves I don't expect them to get mulched up, but these are the leaves we blew earlier. It's gonna come through. Maybe it'll mulch some of them up. I'm not expecting it to mulch much up. This is our M1. Our Pro would be a lot better at this. You'll hear some crunching though, if you listen. Okay, we got some mulching going on. Got some mulching coming through here. That's kind of cool. That's way better than I expected with the M1. But you can set the settings down from 4 to 1.2 inches. So if you do have a pile somewhere you want to mulch up, obviously don't cut your grass down to 1.2 inches, but you can put. Let's see what kind of leaves we get here. We're gonna go through. All right, mulched up some of them. There we go. If we were doing it manually, then you could just take a couple. You could just do a couple different runs over it. Oh yeah, somebody did say on that the GPS was kind of lagging today. It's been better now that I moved out here. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I swear, sometimes, like, it's just the time of day, what you're doing that time of day, you know, like, just where we're at in the world, man, where the earth is. That's what gets me wondering. I know, like, the talk is to switch over to, like, the globalized end trip type of thing, which would be awesome. So that'll be good to do. But like they say, when that goes out, then what happens? You know what I'm saying? But I wonder that about autonomous cars. I mean, and all if all like I mean, I don't know how many vehicles are going to be autonomous in the next 10 years. Probably a good percentage of newer vehicles. So I wonder about that. Like how I mean that when you're dealing with cars and stuff, you got to be like dead on accurate. You can't and you sure can't have any outages anywhere. But I think the more and more satellites we put up, like I'll look at this Yarbo right here and it'll be connected to 24 satellites, you know, like. Gonna come over some leaves again. Let's mulch up some of these ones. You can hear it. It's actually way better than I thought, you know, like I think maybe in the, like it's actually way better than I thought as far as like the mulching of the leaves. Just for the M1. Obviously, if you ran over these then manually a couple times, you'd be totally good to go. I was gonna throw them in, but I think I threw some leaves into my garden beds last year, and I don't know, man. My tomatoes got like a little bit of a fungus this year, and I was like, I better keep the leaves out of the tomatoes. I don't know if it's just coincidence or what. Can bring some of these over here and get them in the. So yeah, if you were joining us earlier, we had the leaf blower on. We blew all these up. I'm gonna try to get them in a little pile, see if we run them over a little bit, mulch some up. There are a couple sticks in here. The M1, this one can handle some of the smaller sticks, but the Pro can handle a little bit more robust sticks. Want to see it plow through here. I think we're on track. Let's have fun. That's what my boss said today, have fun. So I'm gonna have some fun. Okay, Kathy said the code is back up, the live 200. So yeah, the coupon code live 200 is, Kathy said you can use it now, live 200 with the 8% off with the code TREAT, and then $200 off. I assume that's off core purchases. I have to check the details. Devil's in the details. I'm just a live stream host, man. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's run over these leaves. Look at this. You guys are watching history, cinema. Let's see what happens here. Ah! There we go. Run them over. Run them over. So that's what's awesome though too about, you know, I'm gonna put the mower away here for the next 6 months, and all those other autonomous robots are going away for the next 6 months. Lawn tools, Yarbo's actually just getting started. I mean, you saw it earlier, I had the leaf blower on. That comes off, the snow blower goes on, the snow tread, the snow plow, all that stuff goes on. So it's a tool for all seasons, not just summer. See if I go one more time with these. Run them over. I actually got a ton of leaves over in this corner too. See what I can get mulched up here. Woo, all right. So yeah, I think the coupon code should be up. If not, like I said, place your order. We'll have it adjusted. Kathy at yarbo.com, she can take care of that for you. She's our go-to here in the United States. So yeah, this is our M1 lawnmower. Great mower for residential yards. And then we do have our more robust Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. It's more of a commercial grade mower. Just a little bit step up from the Yarbo lawnmower, the M1 itself. I don't want to be. Got about a half hour left. Place your orders during the live stream to get that live 200 discount too. And then we are back to our Yarbo Halloween gift or treat, which is either 8% off or a gift. So yeah, this is our M1 here. We're gonna run over some leaves. Yay. Yeah, we're working fully autonomous. You see the orange light, that means I'm not controlling it. Oh, I gotta move that rake before it gets run over. I'll wait till the mower goes away. Now I do have this back open because of, I had the tow hitch on there earlier, but it has a cover. That's not usually exposed. Run it over. Yeah, there we go. I'm having way too much fun. It's Halloween. See, it sees something there. Occasionally, like, you see how the shadows go from light to dark right there? Occasionally, I think that messes with the cameras a little bit sometimes, and then if the ground's uneven, it's going real slow because it's like going, is there something here? Am I seeing something? And I have it set up to gentle contact, so it'll slow down, and if the bumper then doesn't hit anything, it'll keep going. And when I mean hit, I mean like nudge. It's a rubber bumper, so it's not gonna do any damage. But yeah, so you can set it up though to a couple different settings when it comes to obstacle avoidance. I think our PPVS, let me see, check the GPS. So right here, occasionally it'll stop right here. It's always like, waiting for a signal. So what you could do if you really wanted to, you can pause it. You can drive it a little bit forward if you want. This is always an area in this situation where it's like, but so yeah, so the PPVS then went 330, oops, that's me turning this, Jesus. My driving stinks sometimes with this thing. I'm gonna set this down a little bit, see if it'll mulch a little bit lower. 2.7. It'll give you a warning, I think, if you set anything under like 2.7, it definitely will give you a warning. But you can hear the crunching. It's actually pretty good. Just a little bit lower. I don't want to bust my... Mulching leaves. So I'm gonna drive it to an open area where I know I can get a little bit better of a signal. In the wintertime, once this tree cover's gone, it'll be fantastic. But yeah, just the upgrade though from the like 330 feet with the GPS. I'm actually gonna move my data center too, because it's not in an area that I really it's not, oh, I gotta turn that blade off. It's not in an area that I like. Let me bring this back up to 3. Turn the blade off. Let me bring it back out here. So it's best, like if you do have a lot of tree cover, it's best to like map with open areas. Even with the PPVS system, it's just better that way to map with like open areas. Let me check the Yarbo settings real quick. Go into your diagnose tools here. So it'll tell you your rover's connected to 27. My data center is good right now. I don't know, it's got a 3 connection on it. So it just shows you the difference though. It just shows you the difference though with like open, like when it gets over here to this little open area, because I got a wall right here. It's very difficult. And then where my data center is too, it's just very difficult to get the setup, but I make it work here. I mean, I only really use stuff here for demos, and obviously I send the rover out when I'm not here. Yeah, mostly. And then sometimes you just wait a second and wait for the signal to get to it. Oh, low power mode on the battery already. Ugh. Got some good views today though, man. Appreciate everybody. Let me know what you guys are dressing up as for Halloween. What do you guys got going on? Any tricks, any treats? We got the gifter treat at yarbo.com right now. So the gift is a 3-year warranty with a 1-year extended warranty, or a, what was the other one? Oh, a treat, which is 8% off. And during this live stream right now, we got a code LIVE200. That'll give you $200 extra off. So that's LIVE200. Kathy said it's up and going now. She would never, ever let me down. Let me move back a little bit. It's my friend here. So this is my co-host I had on top of the Yarbo this morning. It's actually about the same exact size of my 5-year-old, which is pretty funny. Yeah, if anyone had any trouble with that Live 200 code, you could just contact our after sales team, and we'll get it all situated anyway. So we'll definitely make sure you get the code, especially during the live. But the 8% off is there right now. That's going to be there for a while. I think we got, I don't know, a while. I mean, it's a Halloween special. I just mean a while today. I should unplug the mic from this. It's sucking the battery of this foam. It's weird. So I'm using 2 iPhone 12s to stream this. Okay, that's not my normal phone. And one is at 63% battery, and the other one is at 18%. I don't know if it's the app that actually drains it or what, but it's, I mean, in essence, it's the same phone, right? I mean, one's a 12, another one's a 12. It seems like it should be the same. We're actually almost at the same amount of views too, which is funny, on TikTok and on, oh wait, is there comments here I missed? Uh-oh, I saw there's going to be a new smaller Yarbo with LiDAR. I don't want to comment. I know they had a prototype at the exhibit. I think there has been some plans for a smaller Yarbo, maybe for like yards like this, kind of a city, like a mini type of Yarbo. But they did say that it would still be modular, like a mini Yarbo. But I don't know nothing's set in stone or anything. Everything's like a prototype. They did have one with LiDAR at the, but I'm usually not supposed to talk about that. But they did release a video and everybody saw it. So everybody lost their minds when it came to the LiDAR technology. But I mean, it's always evolving. I always say this is in its infancy. Our current Yarbo is our 2024 model. It's perfect for multiple acres. But then we launched the Pro this year. So it's more of a commercial grade mower. So we're trying to get more into the commercial grade thing. As things evolve, you're gonna see, I mean, every company has new models. I mean, I like to liken it to the iPhone. Okay, I'm streaming with these iPhone 12s, and they're archaic to me. And I mean, we're up to an iPhone 17 now, compared to the first iPhone versus the iPhone 17. I mean, it's insane, the technology, and everything's evolving. And we have our product pioneers who test everything out. They're out there testing stuff and, like putting things through the ringer. The trimmer, I know it's been delayed, but it's coming now. And it's like, just because our users were out there putting it wasn't good enough. The original product that we had coming out wasn't good enough. And instead of just shipping something that wasn't good enough, Yarbo was like, no, we're going to go back to the drawing board. you know, and we're going to make the upgrades that our, you know, our users have asked for with that. So yeah. I don't know if it would be spring 2026. I think we'll know more closer to Consumer Electronics Show. So that's January, I believe, 6th through the 9th this year out in Las Vegas. I think we'll know a little bit more in that. I can't make any promises on what's going to happen in 2026. I don't know. But yeah, no, I have seen some things, but oh, they just restricted me on the live. I have seen some things, but I can't, you know. I talk for a living, so they kind of, it's kind of minimal what they tell me, because I'll say something. I'm always there like, don't tell anyone this. I'm like, you guys realize you're telling the guy who actually has to blab for a living not to say something. And you know, as soon as I see something, I'm super excited for it too. But I did see that in Berlin. I saw the one you talked about with the LiDAR, and sure enough, right when I saw it, I was like, what is this? What's going on? And I think other people saw it too. It kind of debuted. It's a prototype that debuted in Berlin, and then like I saw from the Equip Expo. I think I'm going to lose a GPS here. I saw from the Equip Expo, though, I did see a different chute on the like snowblower, like a modified chute. But I don't, like I said, a lot of those things are just prototypes too. I mean, when you go to an auto show, like when you go to an auto show, you see cars that I'm gonna go drive and get a. You see cars that aren't out yet, you know? So, like I said, they won't tell me anything anyways. I'm like, this is the Ghost I made here. This is the Ghost that was riding on top of the Yarbo earlier. But no, I'm excited though. I mean, like I said, I always say this is like in infancy right now, you know? It's just, I want to see what the data center is getting right now. My data center's been at like a 2 all day. I have it in a bad location though. I think GPS stuff today is more to do with, I think there's some global stuff going on than, only got about 21 minutes left on this cut anyways. It's funny, I was texting my dad this morning. I don't know if you guys got, I mean, I'm blessed that my father's still alive. I love it. You know, he's my only parent that's still alive, besides my stepmom. But I always laugh at his little Halloween, like, dads love to tell you like exactly how many trick-or-treaters they think they had. So it's always, they always give you that number. Like my dad will be like, so I texted him this morning, I was like, hey man, what are we estimating on for trick-or-treaters this morning? He just texted me back. I want to see what I was like, that's the great thing about dads. He says 250. Dads will always tell you how many trick-or-treaters they're expecting. It's so funny. So thanks everybody for joining in. We have about 10 more minutes left for that $200 coupon code for Live 200. Check your Yarbo too, by the way. We have a bunch of upgrades, a bunch of stuff like that, like the V3.11.0 upgrade is out now, so check that. And then I mean, there's a lot of vision upgrades on it. It's a lot of camera upgrades, so check that out. There's your Yarbo right there. I can't wait till these leaves are off this tree. My GPS, all this stuff will increase like tenfold here with the, there you go. So yeah, we did mulch up some of these leaves a little bit. This is my Ghost. I'm gonna keep my Ghost here. This is the Ghost of Yarbo Past, I guess. Woohoo! This is the 2023 model Yarbo. The coast. So who's giving out the big candy bars? Who's giving out the big candy bars this year? I know my neighbor right here does. So I always have my kids go there a couple times, get the big candy bars. Yeah, if you haven't already, man, I think CES is going to be off the hook in January 6th, I think through the 9th out in Las Vegas. I know we'll have a booth there. See some prototypes. See, the birds are just like dive bombing me here. Yeah, if you haven't yet, like I said, yarbo.com, you can get your codes in. We are the gift or treats. You can choose gift, which is a 3-year warranty with a 1-year accidental warranty, which is a great value. You know, all our Yarbos come with a 2-year warranty, 30-day money-back guarantee, 45-day replacement. Or you can choose treat, which is 8% off. We're also 8% off on Amazon right now. So that's a good deal. If you're more comfortable buying through Amazon, you get the same Yarbo, same stuff. The snowblower, like if you're looking to get in on the snowblower right now because snow season's coming, you don't want to be out in your driveway this year. The actual snowblower right now is like $400 off just for that. Some of our other modules are up to $700 off. Run over those leaves. So now what happened is it just completed the, oh no, it's gotta come over here and finish up this side. I was gonna get off of this, but I'm gonna let it go because we still have this little grass here to cut, so it should have way better GPS there. I don't know if I could do a boundary cut, I don't know. I mean, I gotta do it anyways, right? Might as well. You can kind of see the stripes coming in. We got a good cut here. Ooh, 10% left on this battery. That should get me right to the end of the live stream, so that's cool.